How long it takes each zodiac sign to get over a breakup. It takes Taurus all of eternity plus all subsequent lifetimes after that. Taurus is very, very stubborn. They hold on to things way past its expiration date, and they just can't accept failure or losing people from their life. Libra takes about 2 weeks. They lick their wounds for a little bit, and then they remember who the fuck they are, and they get back out on the market because they know there are plenty of fish in the sea. Pisces will take about roughly 6 months. They'll fall into a bit of a depression mode, and they try and reconcile all of this that they had built up in their head about you and them together having just crumbled. But don't get it twisted, they fill that time with bodies. They're trying to fuck their way into feeling better. Aquarius will take probably a year, which may sound surprising because people go on and on about how heartless and emotionless Aquariuses are. But once they do let someone in, they're so hooked and so committed, and they don't like being wrong about that. Scorpio takes infinity time. The limit does not exist. They cannot believe they allowed themselves to trust you and let you in, and then you did them dirty. They're gonna hyperfixate on that forever and ever and ever and have revenge fantasies, and they're never gonna let it go. Sagittarius takes about a month. And in that month, they're gonna fuck off to another country to learn a new language or to meditate. They're gonna have a whole eat, pray, love journey. And then they will quickly be back on their bullshit. A Virgo will take a good 5 years. When they commit to someone, they absolutely expect it to last a lifetime. You wanna break up? You wanna get divorced? What do you mean? To a Virgo, they're like, let's work this out. And if you betray that, they feel like they can't trust anyone else again. An Aries takes 1 week. You cannot keep an Aries down long. They may be feeling sad inside, but they're still gonna go out. They're gonna have a good time. They're gonna socialize, and they're gonna fuck him or her their way to feeling better. A Capricorn takes 10 years. They didn't want to be in that relationship, but now that they're here, they've committed fully, and they've invested a lot of time and energy. And if you're trying to dip, they're like, no, we had an agreement. What are you doing? And then for 10 years after that, they're like, I don't need a partner. I don't need a man. And they just like start new businesses and shit. Leo takes about 3 months. They'll be heavily in their feels. They'll get really self-destructive. And then they'll put on some lipstick, pour themselves a martini, go out on the town and find a replacement. Gemini takes 2 days. They had one foot out the door the whole time. They had people lined up to take your place when it crashes and burns. They're like, thank you, next. Cancer will take about a year internally. They will jump into the next relationship within a matter of days. Because Cancers just feel so out of control. They feel like a loser when they don't have a partner. But unfortunately, the new partner is going to hear all about that ex.